On a kind of a rough first half, what did you tell them at halftime?
I mean, it's quite simple. For us, is we're not where we need to be. It was a game in which we were just mentally challenged to come out and play the type of basketball we saw on Sunday. And for our team, just being young, we got to still just try to get them to meet that mark again.
On this side to Pete.
Dawn, were you a little surprised at what you saw given the way you guys played Sunday?
Somewhat, but when I saw it happening, I mean, you know what it is. You can't you can't stop it. It's got to kind of run its course. They have to get it out of their system. I mean, they try to give effort. It's just mental fatigue, and when that gets a hold of you, it's hard. It takes a really strong person to fight that wave, and I just don't think they're sophisticated enough to do it.
Yeah, kind of going off that, do you think with the young team that in the first 10 games, consistency has been the biggest challenge so far at a high level?
Well, you can say that, Again, a lot of them are playing roles in which they haven't played for us. If you take, Danya, you take, now you have to take Shay, even Alexis, she's still a little rusty when it comes to that. And then Ty's playing a different role for us this year. So when you're, having to play as heavy minutes, having to, make decisions, playing heavy minutes, most of them, didn't have to do that for us last year. They come in, they spot, they can, play well for, 2 or 3 minute stretch and, give the starters a blow. But now they're the starters, and now they have to make those plays on a consistent basis, and that takes time to get used to.
As a reminder, Shay is Bianca Jackson.
Oh, I'm sorry. She got booted. Yeah, her name got booted for Bianca Cuevas Moore.
For Kleine, did she just roll her ankle? Is she gonna be fine? No
Yeah, she's fine. She walked up. She got up. I said to myself, I hope she's not gonna jump up and walk back over to the bench. And she did the exact thing I said she shouldn't do. But I think sometimes it scares them, when they go down like that. But what scared her the most was being injured and having to deal with our strength and conditioning coach, Katie. That's what got her to jump up and get back to the bench.
Dawn, over the next 12 days, I know the kids got exams, but what's the basketball schedule going to be like in terms of practice?
We're off tomorrow, and we're on Thursday and Sunday. And then next week, final week, we are probably, full tilt. We'll probably have next Wednesday off, but shorter. We won't go as long. We'll just go, shorter. Again, we just got to continue to mentally prepare our team to play at this level. And this is a perfect time to do that because they'll be distracted and with finals, so that, to get on the court for, an hour or so with high intensity. Hopefully we'll force them to, challenge themselves mentally.
One more day.
Didn't know if you were aware, but you're now one away from tying Nancy Wilson as USC's all-time winningest coach. She obviously coached at Charleston a lot of years too. Just what does that milestone mean to you once you get there?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really think about it. I think Nancy's been a tremendous coach. I was coached by her with USA Basketball at a point in time in my career. But, it's just trying to build a tradition here at South Carolina, and hopefully we can continue to do that.
Coach, how much emphasis do you put on getting off to a fast start?
Pretty good, amount of time we spend trying to get off to a fast start, the beginning of the game and then the third quarter. Those are areas in which we, are stressors for us, because we're inconsistent in those areas. So, again, when you start the game off with 2 turnovers back to back, it gives you a good sign of, how the day is going to go. So we got to clean that up.